Frank the Gray Dragon flew alongside with his passengers. "Hazel!" Jason yelled. "Those 3 cohorts are in trouble if they don't merge with the rest of the demigods." "On it," Hazel said. "Go, Frank!" Dragon Frank veered to the left with Annabeth in one claw, yelling, "Let's get 'em!" and Percy in the other claw, screaming, "I hate flying!" Piper and Jason veered towards the summit of Half-Blood Hill. Jason's heart lifted when he saw Nico D'Angelo on the front lines with the Greeks, slashing his way through a crowd of 2-headed men. A few feet away, Reyna sat astride a new Pegasus, her sword drawn. She shouted orders at her legion, and the Romans obeyed without question, as if she'd never been away. Jason didn't see Octavian anywhere. Good. Neither did he see a colossal earth goddess laying waste to the world. Very good. Perhaps Gaia had risen, taken one look at the modern world, and decided to go back to sleep. Jason wished they could be that lucky, but he doubted it. He and Piper landed on the hill, their swords drawn, and a cheer went up from the Romans and the Greeks. "About time!" Reyna called. "Glad you could join us!" With a start, Jason realized she was addressing Piper, not him. Piper grinned. We want some giants to kill." "Excellent!" Reyna returned the smile. "Help yourselves to some barbarians." "Why, thank you." The 2 girls launched into battle side by side. Jason nodded to Nico. Nico nodded to Jason, as if they'd just seen each other 5 minutes ago. Then Nico went running back to the 2-headed men, turning them into no-headed corpses. "Good timing. Where's the sheep?" Jason pointed. The Argo II streaked across the sky in a ball of fire, shedding burning chunks of meat, hull and armament. Jason didn't see how even fireproof Leo could survive that inferno, but he had to hope. "Gods," Nico said. "Is everyone okay?" "Leo," Jason's voice broke. "He said he had a plan." The comet disappeared behind the western hills. Jason waited with dread for the sound of an explosion, but he heard nothing over the roar of battle. Nico met his eyes. "He'll be fine." "Sure. But just in case." "For Leo!" "For Leo!" Jason agreed. They charged into the fight. Jason's anger gave him renewed strength. The Greeks and Romans slowly pushed back their enemies. Wild centaurs toppled. Wolf-headed men howled as they were cut to ashes. More monsters kept appearing. Corope grain spirits swirling out of the grass. Griffins diving in from the sky. Lumpy clay humanoids that made Jason think of evil Plato men. "They're ghosts with earthen shells," Nico warned. "Don't let them hit you." Obviously, Guy had kept some surprises in reserve. At one point, Will Solis, the lead camper for Apollo, ran up to Nico and said something in his ear. Over the yelling and clashing of blades, Jason could not hear the words. "Jason, I have to go." Jason didn't really understand, but he nodded, and Will and Nico dashed off into the fray.